Yo guys, what's up? This is my review for White Lotus Season 2, Episode 2. So I watched White Lotus Episode 2, or Episode 1. I watched Episode 1 last week, and I reviewed it, and I loved it. Yeah, I thought last episode was great, and I was really excited for this episode. I love this show. It's not talked about enough. You know what? Nobody's talking about this show. I'm seeing a few tweets about it a week. It is so good. Like, seriously, not many people are watching it or talking about it, but seriously, it is really, really great, and it really deserves more attention, because it's just brilliant. But anyway, so episode 2 came along, I watched it, and I really, really enjoyed it. I will say, I probably liked last episode better, because it was sort of like setting up a bunch of stuff and like doing different things and sort of introducing a bunch of stuff that it was really interesting. And this episode sort of just went in depth more about what was introduced last episode, which is, supposed to happen. But I feel like not too much happened this episode. Like, it was just going in depth more and progressing these characters' stories a little bit more, but not in a way that anything huge or major happened. There wasn't really any revelations, anything new. I feel like this episode also kind of ended the same way last episode ended, with there will be spoilers in this, by the way. It's it's sort of not that type of show, so spoilers don't really matter. But yeah, with Craig or Greg or whatever, Tanya's husband, on the phone with someone talking about how she's clueless and she has no idea about what's happening. And I feel like clearly he's cheating on her. That's just clear. But I want to say, I fucking hate that guy. I hope he is the dead body that we see in the start of episode 1. I fucking hate that man. Oh, he's terrible. He was in season 1 as well. And like, they liked each other in season 1. So I don't know what happened, but he is a terrible person. I hate him. He's so mean to her. And I love Tanya. She's hilarious. But he is so mean to her, and it's so painful to watch. But yeah, I feel terrible for her. Absolutely terrible. That dinner scene was just so heartbreaking for her. But she's also really funny. Like, she's sort of funny to watch, and there's a really funny bit where she's getting the hotel manager to take photos of them, and she asks, "Oh, who do I look like?" And the hotel manager, I think it was Valentina. Valentina's like Peppa Pig. That was really funny. That actually got a good laugh out of me. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I'm liking the hotel manager. She does not have as big of a role as Armand did last season. He was sort of the main character. She really isn't. I thought she kind of would be in last episode. She had a bit more attention, but this episode she didn't really have much to do. But I like her. I'm excited to see where her stuff goes. But yeah, my favourite story remains to be the one with Harper and Ethan and Daphne and Theo James. I forgot his character's name, but his name's Theo James. Their whole story is, I think, very interesting. Those awkward situations are so fun to watch, and yeah, I'm very excited to see what comes with that. I feel like I can sense where it's going, but it's a bit. I feel like there's two options. I feel like this storyline has for me. What I'm thinking is going to happen. One is either Harper or Aubrey Plaza's character is going to get with Theo James's character. I feel like they might have an affair, or Theo James, that couple, the Daphne and Theo, I feel like they are kind of going to want to make a little proposition to Harper and Ethan, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to go any further with that, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, they remain to be great. Aubrey Plaza is great. She's my favourite in the show. But yeah, everyone was great. I feel like, or not everyone, this is what I'm just going to talk about now. I feel like the story with Lucia and Mia is not particularly intriguing to me. Like, I don't really know what's going on with them. They're just sort of like hanging around, doing their own thing. But yeah. Excuse me, I still have COVID from last video. Yeah, I still have it. But yeah, this episode was really good. It was not as good as last episode because not as much happened, and there wasn't really much big revelations. But yeah, it was still really good, and I'm still really interested in really liking all these characters. And so far, this season is living up to last season. I feel like it's just as good, if not maybe a little bit better. I don't know. It has to go, but it has to go on. But it's still very, very good, and it's very funny. It's a very funny show. But yeah, so that is my review for White Lotus episode 2. Season 2, Episode 2. I highly suggest you check it out. It's really, really good. But yeah, that's my review. If you like this review, please like and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts on the episode down below. Let me know what you're thinking of the show. And yeah, let me know if you like this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.